On today's episode of Anime Afterthought, Black Clover, episode 134, Those Who Have Been Gathered. I'm actually surprised we're already headed in this direction. I mean, last we left off, we already finished our Yoltim Volcano mini-arc. Not only did we discover and fully explore the dungeon, but we also defeated the monster in the midst, as well as destroying a completely unique magic item that would have been no help anyways, because it would have fucked us over. But yeah, this is supposed to be the pre-6-month time skip. Our little training montage should be going on. So I figured we're gonna be, non-stop adventures, have some really good mini arcs. So when we re-enter the Yoltim Volcano and go even to more treacherous area, I figured, 3 or 4 episodes at least, but no, 2. And it seems today's episode is quite different. It looks to be a little more jovial. It seems the Black Bulls were not quite out of Mereoleona's clutches as she reappears in front of them at their home base, and it looks like they're about to be taken hostage for a second time. And it truly makes me wonder where are we going in this anime-only arc, because we have no source material to judge this shit on. So without further ado, with my curiosity piqued, let's go ahead and jump into today's episode. I have to admit, he really did step up last week's episode. Okay, so I have to question, what situation is so important that they need Asta and Noelle? Nero's there. Fucking Kirsch. You are still ugly, but yet, at least you've done some beautiful things. Alright, this definitely has piqued my interest. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. Come on, man, you gotta watch that phrasing. So that makes sense why Marie's gonna show up if the kids are with her. Mario and Fuegi? Jesus Christ, Kirsch. You can't let it go for just a minute, can you? Yeah, the kids did show up. Good. I already know what's going on. It's Ghosh. Yeah, he's using some kind of transformation magic. Haha, fucking called it. You shitty old hag. So now we're doing party favors? What kind of trick are they gonna pull off? I ain't no fucking clown, you just can't order me to do something. Wow. Mimosa. Harsh. It is pretty fucking hilarious. Oh, put the captain on the spot. Dude, you're trying to impress kids. Yes, it is boring. Oh god, Mereoleona is just gonna fucking scare him. Yeah, I fucking saw this coming. Oh, we're gonna get some flashback information on the duo? Yo, I liked Mereoleona's design at, what was she said, 17? Wow. A good lesson to learn, Noelle. Wow. Comparing her issue with wetting the bed. This is the first time we've ever seen him actually be like siblings, brother and sister. It's actually, very lighthearted. Oh god. Sibling fights all around. Yeah, honestly, Ghosh at his current level, I don't think it could take on these siblings anyways. Wow. Yo, showing she still got some, some power in her. Oh shit. Yeah, it's the thought that counts. I mean, they tried, but you really, you can't change these two. Wow, was that Sekre in a maid's outfit? That was nice. Well, there you have it. I pretty much called it. Today was going to be a light, jovial episode, and that's what we got. And my complete confusion from last week's preview was absolved in the fact that, yes, that mini Gauche was, in fact, Gauche using transformation magic vis-a-vis through Gray. But I have to say, the best way to describe today's episode is family-oriented. I mean, maybe not for the audience, but the actual theme. I mean, they tricked me for a brief second. The matter of utmost importance, the kingdom's future will, rely on this meeting going successfully. You had me for a little bit, especially when Fuegoleon was acting more stern than usual. But lo and behold, it was just a celebration. I guess today had marked the 15th anniversary of Teresa becoming a sister. You know, the old hag in charge of the orphanage during the Neen arc, the orphanage arc. I mean, I don't even know what the fuck do you call it. Basically, where we see the ice dude and his mud bro, which I haven't seen the ice dude in a while. I wonder what the fuck he's up to. Anyways, yeah, they get taken down and then we actually see, Licked / Potry for the first time. God, this is making me walk down nostalgia lane right now. But yes, anyways, 15 years since she has become a sister, and House Vermilion, as well as Asta Noel, are there to celebrate it. And I have to say, sometimes it gets very fucking cringy. Obviously, even the sister says, this is not something you guys normally do. You're out of your comfort zone, and we can fucking see it. Especially when you involve the children, because you know what? They are nice. It does seem like that they're a noble family. They decide to treat the children as well. We see the whole orphanage here, including Marie, as well as, like I said, Mini Gauche getting in some extra sister time. I guess he's only allotted 1 day per month. Anyways, yes, when it comes to like the whole party trick issue and it was very weird. It was like Fuegoleon, or Fuegi as she puts it, was barking orders and like puppet dance. It was a very weird, very cringy scene. But lo and behold, people were doing work. Noelle was doing, her water magic, Mimosa and Kirsch whipping out their magic, Asta plate spinning. I mean he could have gone full black mode, but then he would have pulled a Mirio. Yes, Mario Leona's little nickname is Miro. I figured it would have been Leona or some shit. Anyways, Sisgoleon is fucking frightening. I mean, we see like I said, this episode is all about the dynamic of siblings, primarily focusing on Fuegoleon and Mario Leona, with Leopold out of the picture right now doing some extra training. Good for him. But yeah, it really does show you their personalities boiled down to the base necessities. You have the stern fundamentalist, the bassist for a magic knight, who literally shows off his mana control by boiling eggs to 3 different degrees. Dude, you're trying to entertain children. I mean, obviously that takes a hell of a lot of skill to do. To have that kind of precise manipulation with your mana, yes, bravo. To anyone else, you'd get a round of applause. But we're talking about fucking kids. And of course, one of them calls it out, like, this is boring. Like, that was fucking hilarious. So then it's fucking Mario Leona's time to step up, to entertain these kids, do the party trick. And of course, her base characteristic is just this brutish, overpowered nature. So I fucking knew what was gonna happen. I knew she was gonna spout those arms and start whipping around the kids. And lo and behold, that's what she fucking does. So you have someone who is, boring the kids, and other one that are scaring them to fucking death. And that's basically their characteristics boiled down to their base necessities. And it's fucking hilarious. But what I did not see coming is this whole matter erupting into an all-out sibling brawl. I mean, you have Mario Leona and Fuegoleon arguing about, past memories and who is actually telling the truth, who broke the magical item or the vase or whatever. Each one's story is conflicting the other, and they just start fucking duking it out flame style. Commenting on, their relationship, the sisters sparked an argument between Mimosa and Kirsch, which, by the way, Kirsch is annoyingly funny. Like, he's there and he's funny, but he's also annoying, so it's like this really weird dynamic with him. But yes, they start fighting over their past indiscretions about Mimosa being sullying her room and Kirsch beautifying it. I'm assuming it was a normal room and Kirsch went and put like a fucking HGTV kind of rehab on that shit without, her permission. But the other story seems way more plausible, that Kirsch was prancing around the house, littering these petals everywhere, and Mimosa was the one that had to clean it up. That sounds more plausible than the other fucking story. But they start fucking arguing. Meanwhile, Noelle is playing defense, trying to protect the fucking kids from everything going on. Little Gauche turns into Big Gauche, decides to try to break up the fight between, the 2 most powerful Vermilions right now, and just get flamed attack into a fucking wall. Asta tries to fucking step in, but it was basically up to, Sister Teresa, and it really really does show you that maybe, you know, appearances can be deceiving. We're talking about a very elderly woman. I want to say she's mid-60s. I'm pretty sure I could look it up, but I really don't want to. Let's just say mid-60s, right? Now, obviously, this isn't a battle, and they're obviously respecting their elder, but to be able to stop each one's punch mid-blow, erase their magic with a single yet devastating scream, and then bring down the leopard Thor's hammer on their heads. I mean, if it was a fight, yeah, she'd probably not stand a chance, but she held her own. I mean, it goes to show you that, you know what, sister's got her groove, and it's still pretty powerful. That why her body may have turned into quote unquote a shitty old hag, as Ghosh would put it, because he got the hammer too, which was fucking hilarious. And Marie's like, dude, you asked this for yourself. You weren't even invited. No wonder you're getting punished. But yeah, it just goes to show you that, you know, her body may have aged, but her mana is still intact. Like, she still has some fucking power to her. So yeah, overall, like I said, it's a very, you know, lighthearted, jovial episode. No training going on, no nothing. It was just, you know, basically there to showcase the, you know, the sibling dynamics. We do get to see, you know, a little bit more of the backstory between, you know, their early training with Fuegoleon and Marileona being trained directly under Sister Teresa. And when you see them age, like the progression of their age, I do like, you know, each own character design. Fuck, man, if I ever get isekai'd into Black Clover, let me be, you know, 17 when Marileona was 17. My God, she had like a fucking like top knot or something. I don't know. It was cute. It was cute. Scary. I mean, she's a very scary individual. Even the sister's like, you know what? She's a wild child, and I basically just let her run loose. Like, fuck that shit. And I can't believe Fuegoleon was a crybaby. Oh my God, fucking, he set a fire and he started crying. Oh God, that reminds me, Asta, when he compared mana control to wetting the bed, and then Noelle fucking seeing that and making, the only one making the connection that like, oh yeah, I was just talking about this, but now you're comparing to wetting the bed, fuck you, and slaps him like that. It was a good episode. It was a good episode. I got a couple laughs out of it. I'm hoping you guys did too. Going forward, next week's preview, once again, it's not a training montage. It's not a training arc. It's a jovial, warm-hearted filler. It's gonna be a comedic filler. It's part 2 of this, you know, blind date, but this time involving different characters, including Yami and Charlotte. So, oh, and by the way, Sekre/Nero, like, I don't know what to call her still. Like, when she's in bird form, I want to call her Nero, but when she's in human form, I call her Sekre. Is that how we're doing it? Is that how we're doing it from now on? I have no clue. But her in a maid outfit, my God. That's adorable. So if you guys made it this far, let me know in the comments below, what'd you think of today's Black Clover? I mean, this is all new to everyone. This anime-only arc is a breath of fresh air when it comes to actually communicating between, you know, anime-onlys and manga readers. Like, no one knows what the fuck's gonna happen. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. So with all that being said, and more Black Clover comedy coming soon, I honestly cannot wait for future episodes.